Hi, welcome to my video. I'm Xian with a year 2 student. In this video, I'm going to explain what is potentiometer and how it is implemented in the Arduino board and also its application. So, according to Wikipedia, a potentiometer is a three-terminal resistor with a sliding or rotating contact that forms an adjustable voltage divider. So, without further ado, let's jump into the Tinkercad to show how the potentiometer be implemented into the Arduino board. Okay, so here is the Tinkercad. Let us start the implementation of the potentiometer by having these two very fundamental components. We need to uh, drag these two over the blank space here, just like that. And yeah, then we need to link the ground and voltage together so that the the two things can be working together. And here we choose the wire. And we link the ground into the negative and also the voltage into the plus. And usually when we choosing the color of the ground and voltage, the color of ground is usually black and the color of the voltage is usually red. So we have to change the ground into black and the voltage into red, and we have to adjust, make it tidy between the wire. To do that, we double click the wire and we can change it like that. Yep. Yep. It's quite tidy now. Okay, so we done the first part. Now we have to do the same over here. Okay, so same goes over here. The plus is connected to the plus. Over the negative is connected into the negative. And remember to change the color of the ground into black. Okay, so we have done the wire implementation, and right now we have to implement the potentiometer. We have to search for the potentiometer over here. So it is over here, or maybe we can just search for it in case the thing we want is not shown over the general page there. Okay, so here's the potentiometer, and just drag into this breadboard mode like that. And be reminded that there's a 3 pin in the potentiometer, and there's terminal 1, wiper, and also terminal 2. Terminal 1 and 2 is responsible for the ground and voltage connection, while for the wiper will be linked into analog, so that the value can be changed accordingly. Okay, so we have to implement the wire. That the terminal 1 goes to ground. The terminal 2 goes to grid, which is voltage. But for the wiper, it went into this A0 of analog. And remember to change the color because it's not the voltage. So we have to change the color into different color. Yeah. Let me show you how this potentiometer is actually working. I drop the multimeter over here, and the positive of the multimeter will be connected to the analog, and the negative will be connected to the ground. Actually, the wire can be repeated with the same hole. Change it to black because this is just testing. So, okay, so we change the color. Yeah, let's test by clicking the start simulation. You see, the minimum voltage is 0, and it increase accordingly. Maybe when I increase the voltage, and it eventually reach the maximum value of 5 voltage. Yes, so this is how the potentiometer works. All right, we have done the potentiometer part. So now I have to present the application of potentiometer. The common application of potentiometer is actually it can control the voltage input into the electronic circuit. Yeah. So over here, I will demonstrate how this working by using the LED. Okay, so I just need to put the LED in any place over here, as where you like, and I put the resistor under the cathode to the negative. So the the function of resistor is that it can control the current flow into the LED, so that it can make sure there's no current or flow into the LED, which will break the LED. Then after we connect the cathode to the negative, and also connect the anode into the pin 13 of the digital, like that. And we tidy up a bit and make sure the color is different with the other, because the classification is not same, so we have to put different color. And so let's see if it's working. Initializing. Okay, so it's not actually working because I haven't do the coding part. So let's go to the code view. Okay, so this is the code block of the Tinker card. And so what exactly will be coding over here? Okay, so you'll be coding uh, to show that the value of the voltage come from the analog into the breadboard will actually affect the speed of blinking of the LED. And the higher the voltage input, the slower the speed of blinking of LED will be. Okay, so let's jump into the code where I will name the sensor value, the variable. And this sensor value is represent the amount of voltage being input. Okay, let's put the first one, set sensor value to the analog is 0. We have to find that over the input, like that. Then we need to, when there's a voltage come into the breadboard, it will light up the LED. So we have to find the output where we will set the LED to high, which means that it is now blinking. It's now lighting up, and but it is only light. We want it to blink, so it will be light up for very fast only, which will be comes to milliseconds, and the amount of duration will be the sensor value, which is the amount of voltage. And this is why that the higher the value, the slower the speed of blinking. And after it lights up, it have to be turned off. So we just have to duplicate these two code and put under the high that, and we have to set the high into low, and this is millisecond too. Okay, so let's see is it working. Now you'll see when the voltage is 0 and is actually lighting up without any blinking, because it is 0, and there's uh, there's no waiting between the lighting up and turning off, so means that it will be light up all the time without blinking. And the higher the value of voltage given, the blinking will start occur, and it will be as fast as possible into as lowest as possible, you see. And when it goes to 5 voltage, it will be very slow, like it will be blinking 2 seconds for one time. Okay, so this is pretty much the application of the potentiometer, which it will alter the amount of voltage even into the electric circuit. And I just demonstrate it over here. Okay, thank you for watching.